time I turn around, I see a bankroll. I used to get me done, I ain't a dingo. On my day one's getting a payroll. Been short and late on go shop on Rodeo. Dripping gonna I had a case closed. So independent, you can't name a title. I can let it all the dots. Put that foreign out that lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. From the heart this time. Yeah. All of these dreams that you done made true. All of these things that you done gave to. All on me, I'll carry you. There's nothing I wouldn't do. Lion, tigers, bears, and all of these things. They could never come between you. I'm proud of you. Proud of you, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you. Yo, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you. You, baby, yeah. You, I'm proud of you, yeah. I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you. You. I know how them can see it, yeah. Couldn't believe it when you told them you was leaving, yeah. When you put them Cinderellas on your feet, yeah. When you shining kinda hard to beat the street, yeah. I'm gonna put you on vacation, get some leisure. Hey. I mean through the darkness and through the bleak, you done held my heart each and every beat and checked on me when I ain't wanna eat and held me tight when the game on tweak, yeah. Hard times do you make it look easy, yeah. Heartache do you make it look easy. We haven't designed it. Call it. Hey, well, keep on telling me every day. Help you get your conspiracy. Yeah, drip from my head to my socket. I'm whipping a new machine. I got me a cool nurse thing. She went to had to tell her little baby, I'm proud of you. Flood your bank account with all the salary and it's making this latest and ready to do. In case I see you.
What's happening, family? It's your man, Nazar, the AI architect for NBA 2K20. Here to introduce you to the play system for NBA 2K. It's been a minute, and I'm excited to be back, so let's get started. Now, if you're new to the series and not yet a veteran play caller, and you want to know
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Lakers win the tip. And so game one of the Western Conference Final is now underway. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Anthony Davis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Drexler. And it's Ewing in at the 5. Now here's Durant. Following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Oh, fantastic look by Penny.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play. Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
It's tipped. Allen with it. And Drexler picking him up. Allen passes to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Hardaway against Johnson. Outside Hardaway from 11 feet away, and Ewing sends it back. And it's the Bucks on the break. Johnson's got the ball. Drexler, no good. Allen outside. And there's the pass to Hardaway. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Davis can't get it to go.
I'm not sure where the lack of focus comes in there, Kevin. That's not like him. The defense is close, but there's enough space to score.
It's tipped, but they recover it. Outside for Pippen. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ewing doing some work on the glass.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And they pick up 2. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
And Durant, here we go. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Durant's got his second basket of the night. Johnson surveying the floor. Bucks passing it around. Goes up the baseline. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Davis has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pippen against Anthony. Pippen kicks to Hardaway. Back to Pippen. Down low. It's stolen by Davis. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Davis has got the ball, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
Outside Durant. Puts it up. Kept alive. He can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Milwaukee.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And there's another turnover by the Lakers. Drexler outside. Back to Johnson. Pass to Carmelo. Shot from 12. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, you think you have AD rooted out, but he can use his length and use his size and get another rebound.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Lead away. Los Angeles with another miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Drexler. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 6. Chamberlain against Johnson. Another shot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Los Angeles making a switch here. Phillips is checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Mullins is checked in. One misses. Lakers trail by 4. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with the head coach from Milwaukee. He said a lot of people are doubting us, and that's a good thing. That's motivation for our guys to come out and try to prove people wrong. But it's going to take a big effort. It's going to take execution. It's going to take hitting critical shots, which, as we know, is especially difficult on the road. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Phillips passes to Rodman. Back to Phillips. The three connects from three-point range.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
And Davis gets it to go.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Passes it to Billups. Here's the three. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. 6 points for Chauncey Billups.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Billups has gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. Anthony down low. Rodman covering. Ewing can't hit.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Right side Mullen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's KD. And another basket for the Lakers.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Will Chamberlain picks one up. The Bucks have shot just one free throw, missing that one early. No good on that. Tumbo is checked in for the Lakers. He comes in for Kevin Durant. Milwaukee also making some changes. Williamson is checked in for Ewing. Weber comes in for Anthony Davis. Hardaway is subbed in for Anthony. Now here's Billups. 9 points in the game so far. Hardaway against Rodman. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. The foul shot good by Magic. 85% from the line in his career. And Johnson drops them both. The Lakers with the ball. Pippen. Over Johnson. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Lakers lead by 1. He lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
Timeout called the Lakers. And here is Los Angeles now. Pippen, the pass to Mutombo. Mullen against Rodman. Over to the left wing. The three from Billups. That shot misses. Great D that time from Hardaway. And stolen by Billups. Pass to Pippen. Rebounded by the Bucks. Williamson, the pass to Weber. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pippen with it. Johnson's there. Pippen misses. Milwaukee leading by 3. It's Hardaway with the drive. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Pippen. A shot, no good. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Williamson. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Weber's got his second basket of the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Phillips kicks to Pippen. And the pass to Reed. Outside Phillips. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Mullen. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Johnson against Pippen. Six to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
From deep. And so it's Milwaukee headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Reed. Hardaway is out there with Chauncey Billups. Then it's Rodman. And it's Mutombo in at the 5 spot.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Rodman passes to Mutombo. Billups kicks to Rodman. To the inside. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Weber. 6 points for him. And it's blocked. Outside, Rodman. Right wing. Reed the pass to Rodman. And here's Reed. Good D by Weber. And Weber's got the ball here for Milwaukee. Pass to Williamson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Hardaway. No good that time. Mullen with the defensive effort.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So we'll see Chris Webber go to the line here. It's going to be on Willis Reed. Durant's checked in for the Lakers. Allen comes in for Chauncey Billups. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for the Bucks.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handle.
Passes to Hardaway. Pass to Mutombo. Just 5 on the clock. Over Williamson. And again, the Lakers no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
How about Melo out there running like that, filling the lane, and you know he's going in there to get the easy deuce.
Now here is Hardaway. Outside Durant. Chris Webber with the rebound. Weber's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Can't allow that much separation, even as the pass is coming his way. Try and crowd Carmelo as best you can.
Durant against Anthony. Outside Durant. Over Anthony. Here's Mutombo. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And Mutombo, such long arms. Even when the D is a factor, he just extends beautifully up over the top.
Chamberlain's checked in for Reed. The Bucks also changing it up. Ewing comes in for Williamson. Davis is subbed in for Webber.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here is Hardaway. He kicks it to Durant. Fires from 18. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Kevin Durant, over the past couple seasons, has been in the top 5 of the best mid-range shooters in the league.
Got a piece of it. Hardaway dishes to Anthony. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Durant. Now on against Drexler. Outside Hardaway. Over Anthony. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Durant.
Another thing that puts Durant in elite company, maintaining his focus offensively at all time, hungry to score.
Count it. Good. And here is Hardaway. Now the pass to Chamberlain. He dishes it to KD. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And that one's good by Davis.
Now, the more Davis spends time in this league, the more confidence he develops. And then guess what? The more dominant he becomes.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Durant with another miss.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
The Bucks have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. That's good from Anthony.
Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
And the Lakers making a change here. Pippen's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Magic Johnson checked in for Hardaway. Now here's Pippen. Here's KD. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender overreaches there. Durant recognizes it and quickly baits him into that foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. No luck that time either.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And the dunk by Drexler.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's Pippen. Los Angeles with another miss. Loads it up for Davis.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Lakers trail by 19. And the Lakers call time here. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Drexler against Allen. Here's Hardaway. KD on the wing. Chamberlain trying to get open. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Penny Hardaway. And that's 15 points for Kevin Durant. Outside Anthony. Pass to Ewing. Yep, that one goes. And the Bucks lead by 18.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pippen against Anthony. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Pippen simply put one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Chauncey Billups checked in for Los Angeles. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Mullins is checked in. Now here's Anthony. 8 points for him. Trying to get open is Davis. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pippen kicks to Billups. The 3-ball. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Ewing's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Chamberlain with it. Patrick Ewing covering. Chamberlain, the pass to KD. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 3 assists tonight.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now here's Anthony. 10 points for him. Offline from the top of the key. Allen against Mullen. It's stolen by Mullen. And up the court on the Bucks on the break. Finished off the break. And 12 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Billups dishes to Chamberlain. Back to Billups. From 12 feet out. That's good on the jump shot. 11 points in the game.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Davis against KD. And Ewing with the block. They recover it. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off. Bucks leading by 17. Johnson kicks to Anthony. 44 seconds left now here in the second. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Johnson following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain. Davis, and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 6 assists in the game. KD against Davis. Chamberlain, the pass to Durant. To the middle. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Creating for others, that's when Kevin Durant just takes it to another level. He's such a great scorer, but working within the framework of the team that time.
From downtown, that one's not going to go. And we've reached halftime in this one. Bucks ahead, up by 15. And we'll be back for the second half following the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah.
You're sitting
in.
in.
Only 3 of us.
And the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, for Milwaukee, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot away. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. We've got Drexler. Anthony is out there with Davis. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Ewing in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So it's the Bucks now. Anthony drawing the double team. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Allen. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Pippen. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Pippen's got 9.
Well, they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Pippen. Pass to Davis. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Here's Hardaway, and it's Hardaway slamming it down.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish it. Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Drexler up top, defended by Allen. Drexler kicks to Johnson. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 9 points in the game so far.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Chamberlain, the pass to Durant. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that took.
Shots good by Anthony.
A Melo special right there, playing in the mid-range. It's pretty much been his home his entire career.
On the wing, Hardaway. Rebound, Milwaukee. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And the Lakers with some changes. Reed comes in for Chamberlain, and it's Rodman in for Pippen. Williamson is checked in for the Bucks. Weber comes in for Anthony Davis. Pulls up on the elbow. Hardaway, no good. Milwaukee leading by 17. And Weber throws it down.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, the game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
No coverage that time. Hardaway's got 6.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 11 points for Johnson.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's KD. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot from 20 feet away. And there's Clyde Drexler on the assist by Williamson. He's got 8.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Anthony. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. And the shot goes in. Williamson's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams. Here's
Hardaway. Here's Reed. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Tumbo is checked in for Durant, and Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Allen. Hardaway's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Melo's getting inside, maybe even under the skin right now of the defense.
Chamberlain's checked in for the Lakers. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Anthony against Rodman. Pass to Hardaway. They double him with Williamson. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And here is Los Angeles now. Billups dishes to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Chamberlain, the pass to Billups. Over Drexler. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Excellent play. It's just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Milwaukee making a switch. Mullins is checked in.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
A step-back shot here. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Hardaway's got 10 points.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
A pass to Weber. Now Mullen. He's got 8. Floats one. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
The Lakers really having a tough go here. Outside Billups. Outside Rodman. Chamberlain against Hardaway. And there it is for him. He's got 8.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
And stolen by Billups. Now the feed to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Weber kicks to Drexler. And the jumper is good. Drexler's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Weber, just one of the best passing big men we've ever seen. I love watching him share the ball and really revamp the art of the high post.
Basket counts.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
To the paint. With the fadeaway. And no good that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. Rodman goes in. He gets that one.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Here's Mullen. And again, the Bucks miss. And here's the Lakers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Oh, that's That's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Mutombo against Weber. And it's sent back by Mutombo. A three from Drexler. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Pippen is doubled. Out to the right wing. Here's Chamberlain. Rebounded by the Bucks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Good on the bucket. 6 points for Zion Williamson.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Knocked away. Here's Pippen. What a move. Pippen showing off some terrific ball handling.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
A different look for Milwaukee. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Williamson. Anthony Davis comes in for Weber. And it's Johnson in for Hardaway. For Milwaukee, they have gone 7 of 11 from the line. He's off on the first.
And only about 60% from the line for the game. They shot it better in that first half, but have fallen apart here in the second half.
Lakers trail by 18. Phillips inside the line. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
It's Pippen with the drive. Some solid defense from Johnson. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Milwaukee. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that quick.
Mullen passes to Drexler. Left side, Davis. No good.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Rodman. Excellent D from Drexler.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
The shot comes out. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks lead by 14. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Lakers trail by 14. Dennis Rodman is out there with Durant. Then it's Pippen, and it's Mutombo, and it's Phillips in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. Anthony against Mutombo. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the wide open shot from Billups. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 16 points for Chauncey Billups. The wing, Johnson, guarded by Pippen, and Davis throws it down.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Pippen against Mullen. Outside, Billups. Over Johnson. Pippen goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Billups. And the Bucks with possession. Johnson, double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Lakers with possession here. Pippen against Mullen. In the corner, Billups with it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And how about no turnovers here in the second half, making sure they get a quality possession every time down the floor.
Ray Allen, he's checked in for Mutombo. Milwaukee leading by 11. Johnson, the pass to Ewing. Johnson outside. Feeds it to Carmelo. To the middle. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
And then Durant with the jam.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Johnson can't hit. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. And then Durant with the jam.
And with KD, there's just not a spot on the floor where once he gets it, you don't feel like he's confident and comfortable to score. Tonight, inflicting some serious pain.
Here's Anthony. Trying to get open is Davis. A shot by Anthony, no good. Lakers trail by 9. Tip it. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Johnson double team. And here's Anthony from the arc. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got assist number 5 here tonight. Johnson against Phillips. A floater. And he lays it up and in. Phillips has got 20. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. A floater. And there's the nice layup by Johnson. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. The Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Hodman's shot is off, and it's Anthony with the ball for Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Melo sees the space, Melo gets to the space, and Melo scores.
Outside, KD. Over Anthony. Milwaukee with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson dishes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
A terrific flush from Anthony Davis there. When he's given room to fly like that, he's going to take off.
High arcing shot. Phillips, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Anthony against Pippen. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ewing. That one goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lakers trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Anthony. Chamberlain's checked in for Los Angeles. Hardaway comes in for Chauncey Billups. The Bucks also with the sub. Drexler, he's checked in for Mullen. Milwaukee with the ball. Johnson draws the double. Davis has the open look. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Pippen kicks to Allen. Back to Pippen. Lock at 6. rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw missing. That one is no good. So it's the Lakers now. Outside Pippen. Stolen by Drexler. Fast break, Milwaukee. A finish. Drive the grind, rocking the rim.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
KD on the wing. Pippen. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Johnson, the pass to Davis. Count it. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Pippen against Anthony. Passes it to KD. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Makes the first. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brad Daugherty is checked in for Davis. Anderson comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Starks is subbed in for Clyde Drexler. The drive by Smith. And he gets it to go.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Ewing. Ewing's jump shot finds the target.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Starks against Crawford. Outside Hardaway. Back to Crawford. Shoots over Starks. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Johnson against Hardaway. Pass to Daugherty. Back to Anderson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 4 on the shot clock. The pass to Johnson from deep three-point range. It's good on the putback.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Here's Smith. The rebound by the Bucks. Now here's Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Here's Ewing. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Ewing's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
He feeds it to Daugherty. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Crawford. Second shot opportunity. And Daugherty with the nice bucket inside.
Really nice move there. Daugherty has such a polished skill set. Makes it an easy conversion for him in the painted area.
Here's Smith. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Sally, he's checked in for the Bucks. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Johnson. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Bucks. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And that one drops for him.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Hardaway for three. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Crawford. Bucket is good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's Anthony, and the layup's good off the glass.
Melo buries these kind of shots all the time. It seems like there's not a difficult shot in Melo's handbook.
Crawford passes to Hardaway. The turnaround. Misses the shot. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.